Part 1, A Chance Encounter. In the heart of Paris, amidst the bustling streets and romantic alleys, lived a young woman named Marina. Marina was a kind-hearted soul with a passion for art and a love for exploring the city's hidden corners. She worked at a quaint café near the Seine, where tourists and locals alike gathered for coffee and croissants. One crisp autumn morning, as Marina was setting up tables outside the café, a gentle breeze tousled her chestnut hair. Little did she know, her life was about to change. Across the street, a tall young man with dark curly hair and expressive green eyes stood, sketching the grandeur of Notre Dame Cathedral. Marina couldn't help but steal glances at him, intrigued by his artistic focus and the way his pencil danced across the paper. Their eyes met unexpectedly when he looked up and noticed her watching. A shy smile crept across Marina's face before she hurriedly returned to her tasks. The young man closed his sketchbook and, with a nervous yet determined stride, crossed the street towards her. "Excuse me," he began in slightly accented English, "I couldn't help but notice your cafe. It seems like a charming place." Marina's heart skipped a beat. "Oh, thank you. Yes, we strive to make it cozy for everyone. I'm Lucas," he introduced himself with a warm smile. "I'm Marina," she replied, feeling a blush rise to her cheeks. And so, on that fateful autumn day, in the heart of Paris, Marina and Lucas began a journey that neither of them could have predicted, a journey filled with art, laughter, and the discovery of a love they both thought they had lost forever. *** Part 2, Discovering Paris Together ***. Lucas and Marina's friendship quickly blossomed into something special as they explored the enchanting streets of Paris together. Lucas, originally from Brazil, had moved to Paris to pursue his dream of becoming an artist. Marina, a true Parisian at heart, eagerly shared her favorite spots, the quiet gardens of Montmartre, the charming bookstores of Le Marais, and the bustling markets along the River Seine. They spent lazy afternoons sketching in hidden parks, exchanging stories over cups of steaming café au lait, and laughing at their attempts to learn each other's languages. Lucas admired Marina's knowledge of art history, while Marina was captivated by Lucas's ability to capture the essence of Paris in his sketches. One cool evening in a cozy cafe nestled in a narrow alley, Marina admitted shyly, "I used to think I'd never find love again." Lucas looked at her with gentle understanding. "Sometimes, love finds us when we least expect it," he said softly. Their bond deepened with each passing day. Marina found herself eagerly anticipating Lucas's sketches of her beloved Parisian landmarks, while Lucas cherished Marina's thoughtful gestures, a freshly baked baguette from her favorite bakery, a bouquet of wildflowers from the local market. As they wandered along the banks of the Seine one evening, Lucas took Marina's hand and whispered, "You've shown me a side of Paris I never knew existed." Marina smiled, feeling her heart skip a beat. "And you've shown me that love can bloom in the most unexpected places." In the magical streets of Paris, amid the echoes of artists and poets who had loved before them, Marina and Lucas discovered a love that was both timeless and true, a love that would illuminate their lives as they embarked on their journey together. Part 3, Falling Deeper. As weeks turned into months, Marina and Lucas continued to explore Paris with a sense of wonder and joy. They visited museums, attended art exhibitions, and picnicked in picturesque parks under the dappled sunlight. Each moment spent together deepened their connection, and Marina found herself falling for Lucas's kind eyes and thoughtful gestures. One rainy afternoon, they sought refuge in a cozy cafe in Montmartre. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee mingled with the sweet scent of pastries, creating a warm, inviting atmosphere. Marina traced the rim of her cup with her fingers, lost in thought. "I never thought I'd feel this way again," she confessed softly, her gaze meeting Lucas's. Lucas reached across the table and gently squeezed her hand. "I'm grateful every day that our paths crossed," he murmured. They talked late into the evening, sharing dreams, fears, and aspirations. Marina learned about Lucas's childhood in Brazil, his passion for art ignited by his grandmother's sketches. Lucas listened intently as Marina spoke about her love for Paris, her dreams of traveling the world, and the quiet moments she cherished in the city she called home. Outside the cafe, the rain had subsided, leaving the cobblestone streets glistening under the soft glow of street lamps. Marina and Lucas walked arm in arm, their footsteps echoing in harmony. They paused beneath a canopy of blooming cherry blossoms, their petals fluttering gently in the breeze. "I never want this moment to end," Marina whispered, her heart overflowing with warmth. Lucas brushed a stray lock of hair from her face, his touch tender. "Nor do I," he replied softly. In that fleeting moment beneath the cherry blossoms, Marina knew she had found not only a companion but a kindred spirit, a love that filled her with hope and renewed faith in the beauty of second chances. Together, they continued to write their story amidst the timeless allure of Paris, a tale of two hearts finding solace and joy in the serendipity of love's embrace. Part 4, Challenges Ahead. As Marina and Lucas embraced their budding romance in the enchanting streets of Paris, they began to face challenges that tested their bond. Lucas's visa issues became a source of concern, threatening his ability to stay in Paris and pursue his dreams as an artist. One evening, sitting by the Seine with the Eiffel Tower glowing in the distance, Lucas broached the difficult topic. "Marina, I have something I need to tell you," he started, his voice tinged with apprehension. Marina looked at him, sensing the seriousness in his tone. "What is it, Lucas?" she asked softly, reaching out to hold his hand. "I received a notice today, my visa renewal might not be approved," Lucas explained, his gaze fixed on the shimmering river. "If it's denied, I might have to leave Paris." Marina's heart sank at the thought of Lucas having to leave. "But, we've just found each other," she murmured, her voice filled with uncertainty. Lucas turned to face her, his eyes filled with determination. "I don't want to leave, Marina. Paris has become my home, and you've become my reason to stay." They sat in silence for a while, the soft sounds of the city night enveloping them. Marina felt torn between her love for Lucas and the uncertainty of their future. She knew they had something special, something worth fighting for. "I believe in us, Lucas," Marina finally said, her voice steady despite her inner turmoil. "We'll find a way through this, together." Lucas smiled gratefully, pulling her close. Thank you, Marina. Knowing you're by my side gives me strength. Underneath the starlit sky, Marina and Lucas clung to each other, finding solace in their shared resolve to overcome the obstacles ahead. In the face of uncertainty, their love remained a beacon of hope, guiding them through the challenges that lay ahead in their journey through the streets of Paris. Part 5, A Test of Love. As Marina and Lucas navigated the uncertainty of Lucas's visa situation, their bond deepened even further. They spent their days exploring different avenues, seeking advice from friends, and researching potential solutions. Through it all, Marina remained a pillar of support, encouraging Lucas to stay optimistic despite the looming challenges. One sunny afternoon in a quiet cafe overlooking the Louvre, Marina sipped her espresso, contemplating their next steps. Lucas sat across from her, his expression a mix of determination and concern. I've been thinking, Marina began, setting down her cup. What if we explore other options? Maybe there's a way to extend your stay or apply for a different visa? Lucas nodded thoughtfully. I've been looking into it, he admitted. There are a few possibilities, but nothing certain yet. Their conversation shifted to memories they had created together in Paris, their first sketching session in Montmartre, the romantic walks along the Seine, and the quiet moments shared in their favorite cafes. Marina found solace in their shared experiences, knowing that their love had grown stronger through adversity. That evening, as they wandered through the gardens of Versailles, Marina took Lucas's hand and stopped beneath a blooming cherry blossom tree. The petals fluttered gently around them, creating a serene backdrop to their heartfelt conversation. Lucas, Marina began softly, her eyes searching his. No matter what happens with your visa, I want you to know that you've brought so much joy into my life. Paris wouldn't be the same without you. Lucas pulled her close, his arms wrapping around her in a protective embrace. And you show me what it means to love and be loved, he replied, his voice filled with sincerity. They stood together in silence, taking in the beauty of the moment, the fragrant scent of cherry blossoms, the whisper of the wind through the trees, and the comforting presence of each other. In that tranquil setting, Marina and Lucas found strength in their love, knowing that together, they could face whatever challenges lay ahead. As they walked hand in hand through the gardens, Marina felt a renewed sense of hope. Their journey through Paris had not only deepened their love but had also taught them the resilience of the human spirit. With Lucas by her side, Marina knew they could overcome any obstacle and continue to write their story, a story of love, courage, and the enduring beauty of Paris. Part 6, Finding Hope. Days turned into weeks, and Marina and Lucas continued to navigate the complexities of Lucas's visa situation with unwavering determination. They sought advice from immigration lawyers, explored alternative visa options, and reached out to supportive friends and colleagues in Paris. One evening, while strolling along the banks of the Seine, Lucas received a call from his lawyer. Marina watched anxiously as Lucas listened intently, his expression shifting from worry to cautious optimism. After what seemed like an eternity, Lucas hung up the phone and turned to Marina with a smile that lit up his face. They've granted an extension," Lucas exclaimed, relief evident in his voice. "I can stay in Paris for another 6 months while we work on a more permanent solution." Marina felt tears of joy welling up in her eyes. "Oh, Lucas, that's wonderful news," she exclaimed, throwing her arms around him. They stood embraced by the river, the lights of Paris twinkling in the background. In that moment of triumph, Marina and Lucas realized how far they had come together, from chance encounters on the streets of Paris to overcoming daunting challenges hand in hand. "I couldn't have done this without you, Marina," Lucas said earnestly, brushing a stray hair from her face. "And I couldn't imagine my life without you," Marina replied softly, gazing into his eyes with love and gratitude. They continued their walk along the Seine, their steps light with newfound hope and optimism for the future. Marina marveled at how their love had weathered the storm, emerging stronger and more resilient than ever. As they paused to admire the silhouette of Notre Dame against the night sky, Lucas pulled Marina close and whispered, "No matter what lies ahead, I know one thing for certain, my heart belongs to you, Marina." Marina smiled, her heart overflowing with happiness. "And mine belongs to you, Lucas," she replied, her voice steady with conviction. In the heart of Paris, amidst the timeless beauty of its streets and the promise of a shared future, Marina and Lucas embraced their love, a love that had endured challenges and uncertainties, yet had only grown deeper with each passing day. Together, they looked forward to the next chapter of their journey, knowing that with love, faith, and perseverance, they could conquer any obstacle that came their way. Part 7. Dreams Take Flight. With Lucas's visa extension secured, Marina and Lucas embraced a newfound sense of stability and hope. They celebrated with a dinner at their favorite bistro, toasting to their resilience and the bright future that lay ahead. As spring bloomed across Paris, Marina and Lucas spent their days exploring new neighborhoods, attending art exhibitions, and immersing themselves in the vibrant cultural scene of the city. Lucas's artwork flourished under the inspiration of Paris's beauty, and Marina continued to support him wholeheartedly, attending his exhibitions with pride and admiration. One sunny afternoon in the Luxembourg Gardens, Lucas surprised Marina with a picnic under the shade of a blossoming cherry tree. They laughed and reminisced about their journey together, the challenges they had overcome, the dreams they had shared, and the deepening of their love with each passing day. "Marina," Lucas began, his voice soft yet determined, "I've been thinking about our future." Marina looked at him, her heart fluttering with anticipation. "What do you mean, Lucas?" Lucas took a deep breath, his eyes never leaving hers. "I want us to build a life together here in Paris," he said earnestly. "I want to wake up every morning knowing that I'm with you, pursuing our dreams side by side." Tears welled up in Marina's eyes as she listened to Lucas's heartfelt words. "Lucas, I feel the same way," she confessed, her voice filled with emotion. Lucas reached into his pocket and pulled out a small velvet box. Marina gasped softly as he opened it to reveal a delicate ring, shimmering in the sunlight. "Marina, will you marry me?" Lucas asked, his voice trembling with love and hope. Marina's heart soared with joy as she nodded eagerly. "Yes, Lucas, yes," she exclaimed, tears of happiness streaming down her cheeks. Underneath the canopy of cherry blossoms in the Luxembourg Gardens, Lucas slipped the ring onto Marina's finger, sealing their promise of love and commitment. They held each other close, knowing that their journey together had led them to this magical moment, a moment of love, dreams fulfilled, and the beginning of their forever in the city of light. As they walked hand in hand through the gardens, Marina and Lucas knew that their love story was just beginning, a story of overcoming challenges, embracing opportunities, and cherishing every moment together in the embrace of Paris, their beloved city and the witness to their enduring love. Part 8, a new chapter. In the glow of their engagement, Marina and Lucas embarked on a new chapter of their lives together in Paris. They spent joyful days planning their wedding, choosing venues that captured the essence of their love for art and culture. Marina's laughter echoed through the streets of Montmartre as they sampled wedding cakes and searched for the perfect dress. As their love story unfolded, Lucas's artwork gained recognition in Parisian galleries, drawing admirers from around the world. Marina beamed with pride at each exhibition opening, knowing that Lucas's talent was finally getting the recognition it deserved. Amidst the whirlwind of wedding preparations and Lucas's burgeoning career, Marina found solace in quiet moments with Lucas, cooking dinner together in their cozy apartment, sharing dreams of traveling the world, and planning their future family. One evening, as they sat on their balcony overlooking the Seine, Marina leaned her head on Lucas's shoulder. "Do you ever think about our journey, Lucas?" she asked softly. Lucas wrapped his arm around her, gazing out at the shimmering river. "Every day," he replied, his voice filled with warmth. "From the moment I first saw you in that cafe, I knew you were meant to be in my life." Marina smiled, feeling a rush of love for the man who had captured her heart. "I never imagined we'd come this far," she admitted, her eyes twinkling with happiness. Lucas turned to her, his eyes shining with devotion. "And yet, here we are, planning our future together," he said, his voice steady with conviction. As the sun set over the rooftops of Paris, Marina and Lucas held each other close, savoring the beauty of the moment and the promise of a lifetime of love ahead. In the embrace of their beloved city, they knew that their love story was a testament to the power of perseverance, faith, and the enduring magic of Paris, a city that had witnessed their journey from strangers to soulmates. Together, Marina and Lucas looked forward to the next chapter of their adventure, a chapter filled with love, laughter, and the shared dream of a life lived to the fullest in the heart of Paris, where their love had blossomed against all odds. Part 9, a Parisian wedding. As the days grew warmer in Paris, Marina and Lucas prepared for their wedding day with excitement and anticipation. They chose a charming chapel nestled in the historic district of Le Marais, adorned with ivy-covered walls and stained glass windows that bathed the interior in soft, colorful hues. Marina walked down the aisle in a flowing white gown, her heart fluttering with joy as Lucas waited at the altar, his eyes filled with love and admiration. Their closest friends and family gathered to witness their union, sharing in the celebration of their love and the journey that had brought them together. The ceremony was intimate and heartfelt, filled with vows that echoed their commitment to each other and promises of a future filled with love, adventure, and shared dreams. Tears of happiness glistened in Marina's eyes as Lucas slipped a simple yet elegant wedding band onto her finger, sealing their vows with a tender kiss. Outside the chapel, under a canopy of twinkling lights, Marina and Lucas danced their first dance as husband and wife. The music swirled around them, carrying their hearts away on a wave of joy and fulfillment. They laughed and held each other close, knowing that this moment marked the beginning of a new chapter in their love story. Throughout the evening, guests toasted to Marina and Lucas's happiness, sharing stories of their journey and offering heartfelt wishes for their future together. Marina's laughter echoed through the courtyard, mingling with the sounds of Parisian music and the soft rustling of leaves in the evening breeze. As midnight approached, Marina and Lucas stole a quiet moment alone on a balcony overlooking the city. The Eiffel Tower shimmered in the distance, a beacon of their enduring love and the dreams they had shared since their first meeting in that cozy cafe. "Lucas," Marina whispered, her voice filled with emotion, "thank you for loving me and for bringing so much light into my life." Lucas kissed her forehead gently, his arms wrapping around her. "Marina, you've given me everything I've ever dreamed of," he murmured, his heart overflowing with gratitude. In the embrace of their love, Marina and Lucas knew that their wedding day was not just a celebration of their love, but a reaffirmation of their commitment to each other, a commitment to cherish, support, and love each other deeply as they navigated the journey of life together in the enchanting city of Paris. As they stood together, overlooking the city that had witnessed their love story unfold, Marina and Lucas felt a sense of peace and contentment. Their journey had been filled with challenges and uncertainties, but through it all, their love had remained steadfast and true, a love that had blossomed against the backdrop of Paris, their beloved city and the keeper of their fondest memories. As they looked forward to the future, Marina and Lucas knew that their love story would continue to unfold with each passing day, a story of love, resilience, and the timeless beauty of Paris, where their hearts had found their forever home. Part 10, Forever in Paris. As Marina and Lucas stood together, hand in hand, overlooking the illuminated streets of Paris on their wedding night, they felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude and love. The Eiffel Tower sparkled in the distance, casting a magical glow over the city they had come to call home. "Marina," Lucas whispered, his voice filled with tenderness, "I never imagined I could be this happy." Marina turned to him, her eyes shimmering with tears of joy. "Lucas, you've brought so much light into my life," she said softly, her heart overflowing with love. In that moment beneath the Parisian sky, Marina and Lucas knew they had found their forever in each other's arms, a love that had endured trials and triumphs, blossoming into a beautiful journey of shared dreams and cherished moments. Through the bustling streets of Montmartre, the serene gardens of Versailles, and the cozy cafés along the Seine, Marina and Lucas had discovered the true essence of love, the kind that transcends borders, overcomes obstacles, and grows stronger with each passing day. Their story was a testament to the magic of Paris, the city where they had met, fallen in love, and built a life together. It was a story of resilience, faith, and the unwavering belief that love could conquer all. As they kissed under the Parisian stars, Marina and Lucas knew that their love story was just beginning, a story that would continue to unfold with every sunrise over the rooftops of Paris, every stroll along the Seine, and every whispered "I love you" in the quiet moments of their life together. And so, in the heart of the City of Light, Marina and Lucas embraced their future with open hearts and boundless optimism, knowing that their love would forever be intertwined with the timeless beauty and romance of Paris, a city that had witnessed their love story and had become the backdrop to their happily ever after. As they walked hand in hand into the night, their laughter mingled with the melody of Parisian music, echoing through the cobblestone streets, a celebration of a love that had found its home in the heart of Paris, where dreams came true and love stories flourished against all odds.